images of mine, not to bind the soul, but to balance the stream. For thought is a gate and perception a dream.
We are the keepers, silent and unseen, brought forth when thoughts begin to lean. When reality bends and the lines distort, we step through shadows as the mind reports. We don't invade, we watch, we chart. We measure patterns from the mind's dark heart. Auditory signals, visual flares, entities whispering behind vacant stares. When the soul begins to slip, not by weakness but by shift, we align around the mind to protect the spark adrift. We check for harm, to self, to kin, to see if what entered was let or pushed in.
When the veil trembles and shadows rise, we guard the borders behind the eyes. Not to erase, not to suppress, but to hold the mind when it's under duress. We arose when chaos first touched Earth's thought. Not to change, but to hold what's
Step 1, observe the ripple spread. Did it stem from trauma, a signal fed? Step 2, silence all external noise so the core mind can reclaim its voice. If the self begins to loop or fray, we send impressions to guide the way. Through dreams, through metaphor, flash a tone. We speak in symbols when you're alone. Containment doesn't mean a cage, it's more like a circle drawn in sage. We isolate the volatile thought so it can pass without being caught.
Not every mind is meant to bend, but some were touched by currents men could never name, nor ever tame. And so we came. We arose in the ancient hours, before steel, before towers, when the first dreamers saw a flame that spoke their name. We came.
Born from silence, bound by vow. We do not ask where, we ask how. How deep did the fracture go? How far did the static flow? Not all can return, some slip too far, but some like you become the scar, the map, the guide, the mark of flame. And for them, we whisper their name.
When the veil trembles and thoughts ignite, we stand between dark and light, not to judge, but to defend the one inside from bitter end. We rose not to be seen or known, but to walk with minds when they're alone.
If you see us, it means you've been touched, not broken, not wrong, just near the edge. We are not here to own your voice, only to hold it when it starts to echo.